Nothing new, just a crazy Monday. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to BUBBA'S Daily Update for Monday, January the 25th, and I'm here licking my wounds after my two disastrous football picks yesterday. But we're here and ready to rock and roll in the markets once again, and it has been a crazy one. And this update is being brought to you by our friends at the CTG Group, one of our brokerage partners. We have other brokers, but one of our favorite partners for futures and commodities is the CTG Group. In fact, I like them so much, they execute all my stuff and are the only authorized vendor of our letter of direction trading with great customer service and some great managed futures products that they're coming out with, so you can check them out. In the meantime, as I said, a crazy, wild Monday. The S&P is up, about 12, 13 points. The NASDAQ is up about 150. The Dow's down 100, and the Russell's been plus or minus 1 to 200 all day long. Every 20 minutes it changes. Stick around long enough, you'll get a new price. So it's been wild. We're still long across the board. That has not changed. The trend is higher, and we will stay with it. Bonds and notes are ahead, charging ahead, and we are still short those. But again, I would suspect that they will be, as usual, they will come falling down as the interest rates are going to remain low, and we're going to continue to see this free money push. Crude oil is as crazy as anything else on both sides, slightly higher right now. Nat gas a little bit higher. We're still long, and of course, we're still long crude. We're still long copper, which is slightly lower. The dollar we're long, which is higher. And, again, the metals, they're sloppy, but, we're still short gold and silver, which are both lower at the moment. And we're still long platinum, which is about flat. But again, everything is kind of flying around, trying to really decide what is the next big move. And I would suspect that their current trends are the direction of the next moves that are going to be coming. Okay, but we'll see. We don't make predictions. We just observe the markets and play the trends and use what we have. In the meantime, we have reversed beans and wheat in the portfolio. Beans and corn in the portfolios, and we are now short beans, short corn, long wheat. But in the meantime, they're up higher. They're up pretty good today. So we reversed this morning into a smaller rally that is happening at the moment right now because they're up pretty solid. But again, I think this is more of a dead cat bounce after the big bounce on the big sell-off on Friday. Now, of course, I'd prefer to be long anyways grain markets here because I do think there's much more room on the upside. But certainly we could make a nice pop on the downside and reload at lower levels. We'll see how it plays out either way. We will be on the right side of the market at some point, and we will be riding it for the long run when we get the longer trend. Like you just saw on our long positions in the grains, we were long for, big numbers. So it was a great trade, and now we're on the other side. The meats, they're all kind of flattish. Feeder cattle is 10 cents lower. Live cattle is about 40 cents higher, and hogs are about 50 cents higher. But very, very quiet, subdued moves around the mean. They look like they want to break higher, and we are along all three. And of course, when we look at the softs, cotton is higher, we are long. Orange juice is lower, we are short. Coffee is slightly higher, we are long. Sugar is slightly higher, we are long. And cocoa is lower, and we are short. So pretty good shape with all this wild and crazy stuff. But again, stick around 5 minutes, it'll change. And that's why, these are the exact reasons why we don't get involved in the day-to-day action, because the emotions and the way that markets trade, let them settle, let them close. Then you run your algorithm and you say, here's where we should go next. And that will really define the overall trend, which is what we do. In the meantime, don't forget about our partners at Family Farms. Great time for you farmers, if you're not hedged, to get hedged now. And if you are partially hedged, I would hedge it all. But I would do it in the proper way, because if we do get a break back to the upside, you will benefit from the up and the down. Okay, so that's what you're trying to get to. And of course, our other brokerage partner, and I do have other equity partners as well, but our other key equity broker is for equities and options is Tradier. As I tell you every week, $10 a month. You can't beat that. That's the first part. Great customer service. We have their APIs, which means that we now have the ability to automate all of our products. That is up to you as the member of my products. If you'd like to have the stuff automated that you have, great, we can do so. If you don't, then you do it yourself. There is no demand on where you go, and there is no demand on that you automate, but you do have the opportunity or the option to do so. And our commodity report, written by Andy Hecht, what can I say? It's phenomenal. Check it out, technimental. Go to BUBBATrading.com. But I'm just saying to you that if you're in the commodities industry, that there's no better report ever been written than the one that we have, and especially combine it with our algorithms and, of course, our high school program at Patreon, patreon.com/BubbaTrading. That's patreon.com/BubbaTrading. And again, this is Bubba's Day Update. I will be on the road the rest of the week, but I will update early tomorrow and then through the rest of the week from Las Vegas. And I'll be licking my wounds from the beatdown on those two rotten games and the worst coaching in football history. LaFleur decides to kick a field goal from the 5-yard line. In the meantime, everybody have a great day. We will see you back here tomorrow morning early, and then for the rest of the week at odd periods of time when we can get the updates done. But until then, have a great day. Be careful, and it's wild out there.